Authorities are calling it one of the largest marijuana busts in Cochran County. The Sheriff's Department says the operation was going on in a field right outside of Morton. ABC 28's Sue Thompson joins us live from the newsroom with the very latest. Sue, just how much marijuana are we talking about in this story?
Well, Bill, Morton authorities confiscated 55 marijuana plants, and they say that equals a street value of $10,000. Now, authorities found these plants growing in an abandoned field just southeast of Morton, and they tracked down the drug operation after getting a tip from two Morton farmers.
And they went up there, discovered the plants, brought us back a sample, and asked us what it was. So without the help of those citizens, we would have never known it was there.
Now, police say they do have a suspect in connection with that drug bust, but they tonight are not at liberty to say who that person is. Reporting live from the newsroom, Sue Thompson, ABC 28 News.
Okay, Sue, Morton is a town of about 2,600 people. Doesn't sound like that this is really a very prevalent type situation over there. Is that right?
Well, from what we talked to the Sheriff's Department, and we talked to a lot of local residents there, and they say that the drug problem there in Morton is a lot bigger than what people think. Unfortunately, locals say marijuana has become the drug of choice for many people, and that's why the Sheriff's Department has decided to step up the fight against drugs there. And we will, of course, have more tonight on the update.
ABC 28, where news comes first.
My knowledge is one of the biggest that Cochran County Sheriff's Office has ever gotten a hold of.
Sheriff's deputies confiscate more than 50 marijuana plants just outside of Morton. Our top story, the Cochran County Sheriff's Department scores a major drug bust. But tonight, their suspect is still on the loose.
Good evening, everyone. They're calling it one of the largest drug busts in Cochran County history.
The Cochran County Sheriff's Department has busted a major drug operation just outside of Morton. Today, deputies confiscated 55 marijuana plants. The plants are street valued at up to $10,000. Authorities say they do have a suspect in connection with the bust, but are not releasing a name. Now, for residents in Morton, news of the major drug bust came as a surprise. Both authorities and locals say drugs are a problem in the small town, and as ABC 28's Sue Thompson reports, tracking down the dealers isn't always easy.
It's one of the largest drug busts this county has ever seen. In all, nearly $10,000 in marijuana seized just outside the small town of Morton. Deputy Sheriff Stacy Brown says you can expect to see more.
It's bigger than what you would think. We do have quite a bit here, and we're hoping that this is the start of many more busts to come.
Authorities say this marijuana bust means good news here. They have confiscated drugs that could have hit the streets and, worse yet, infiltrated into Morton schools.
It's about time they really done something about it, because like I said, there's too much of it around town.
Although it is a problem, people here say this drug bust is the first step to cleaning up Morton.
I think we got some good, police department here, all they need to do is just stay at it, and I think they probably solve the problem. I don't know where they'll stop it, but they can slow it down,
Authorities say the drugs are often transported and produced right here. Stepping up the fight against the dealers is an everyday job on the streets, even in Morton. Sue Thompson, ABC 28 News.
The Sheriff's Department in Morton says they do have a suspect in connection with this drug bust and expect to make an arrest in the near future.
And what had happened is they had been out planting some cotton, getting ready, and they had noted this particular vehicle traveling back and forth to this remote area, and they become curious, and they went up there, discovered the plants, brought us back a sample, and asked us what it was.
And authorities in Cochran County closed down a marijuana operation near Morton. The drug bust happened just 12 miles south of Morton.
It was rough.
Cochran County Sheriff's Department seized 3 marijuana plants. Authorities in Morton vowed at the first of the year to tackle Morton's drug problem by cracking down on the dealers. This latest bust comes just days after Morton authorities confiscated nearly $10,000 of marijuana in a separate drug bust.